These Rugged Ridge 3-inch square dual beam LED lights with textured black powder coated windshield brackets are for those of you that have a 2007 and up JK and are looking for a unique A-pillar lighting solution. This is going to be a one-stop shop as far as the lights and the brackets all coming together. However, you are going to have to do something for the wiring to make these lights actually work. And these lights again are going to be a little bit unique because these are going to be a polycarbonate housing for these lights. So instead of being an aluminum light, this is going to be a plastic light. And while these will still throw light ahead of you like your more traditional lights, this also has a marker light built right into it. So it's going to have an amber crosshair style marker light built right into the light. So it is a dual beam light. It is a 3-wire light, which makes it again a little bit unique compared to what you usually see. Now, as far as the forward-facing light goes, I would put this in the category of a spot pattern, although it's not all that focused. And while it does throw light forward, it might not be as bright as some of the other lights out there. You're certainly going to notice that it's on. It's definitely going to illuminate the area in front of you. But if you're looking for one of the highest performance auxiliary lights that you can get, probably one of the more expensive, more premium lights out there from Rugged Ridge or one of the other brands is going to be your go-to. This light is going to be more for the look of that marker light and for a little bit of auxiliary front-facing light as well. Like I said, there are a couple things that make these lights unique, and one of those is the fact that this is a polycarbonate, so a plastic housing on this light. Now, there are other lighting companies out there that are making lights with plastic housings. It doesn't necessarily mean it's cheap or poorly made, it's just a different style of construction. Now, if you had an aluminum housing, you were to scratch the powder coat off of it, you might end up with some corrosion on that aluminum. With plastic, of course, you don't have that problem. The plastic is also going to be a little bit lighter weight and in general going to be less expensive to manufacture, so also less expensive to purchase, which is a good thing. Now, this light is also unique in that second way because it has that crosshair marker light built right into it. So this is going to have 4 LED lights on the inside of the light that are actually going to provide the forward-facing light, and then it has a 5th center light that's going to be right in the middle, and that is what's going to give you that marker light, and that's going to be an amber marker light. This also uses the dividers between the 4 other LED lights as sort of a fiber optic styling to give you that crosshair in that marker light, which is a really nice feature. These lights are also going to come with those windshield brackets, so like I said before, a bit of a one-stop shop as far as that goes. You're getting both lights, you're getting both brackets, you're going to be ready to go. All you need to do is wire these up. And these do come in the textured finish that you see here and also a gloss finish if you would prefer that. Now, as far as the wiring goes, these do have a weatherproof connector on the back of the light, but that only encompasses 2 of the wires, and those are the 2 wires that are for your forward-facing light. The 3rd wire doesn't come in that weatherproof connector, and that's going to be for the marker light. Now, from that weatherproof connector, you do have both a male and a female side, and then you have a 2-wire pigtail that you're going to attach to. So you are going to be able to unplug these lights and remove them if you need to for service at any point. However, you are still going to have to get power for both the marker light and switch power for the forward-facing light up to this location. So that's something that you're going to have to do on your own or purchase a wiring harness from Rugged Ridge. But again, some of those harnesses are only going to be for the forward-facing light and not also for the running light. So the wiring is definitely going to be a little bit more complicated because you have some additional features. So I'm going to give the install of these lights a 2 out of 3 wrenches. Actually getting the light bolted onto your Jeep is going to be a very simple process. No drilling. These brackets and the lights themselves will install very, very simply. But again, the wiring is going to be a little bit more complicated. So to get these installed, the first step is going to be removing the 2 bolts from the windshield hinge on either side of your Jeep and getting the bracket bolted in place. The light itself will bolt with 1 bolt onto the bracket. Very, very simple, as I said before. From there, you have to do your wiring. So you're going to need to get a total of 3 different wires up to each of the lights. There's going to be a neutral or a ground or a negative. You're also going to have a switched positive for your forward-facing lights. It's going to be a 12 volt. And you're also going to have 12 volts for your marker lights as well. And they're going to be different sources. So you can tie the marker lights into your running lights, into your headlights, or have them on a switch. And of course, the forward-facing lights, those are definitely going to be on a switch as well. So a little bit of wiring is going to have to be done. If you're not comfortable with automotive wiring, go ahead and take your Jeep to a shop and have them install these for you. But if you are comfortable with that wiring, you are going to be able to build a harness that's going to work very well for both the forward-facing lights and the marker lights. This kit comes in at right around $170, and as I said before, that includes 2 lights and 2 brackets, and that is a pretty good price. Part of the reason that you're going to get a good price on these is because these are the polycarbonate housing, so again, they're going to be a little bit less expensive to manufacture and therefore less expensive to purchase than the aluminum housing lights. And the other part of it is that, as I said before, the forward-facing light, it's not going to be as high performance as some of the other ones out there on the market. So you're going to get a really nice mix of looks with your marker lights, of function with that forward-facing lights, and of ease of install, because this does come with the brackets and the lights all in one box for you. Now, if you are looking for the maximum performance of forward-facing lights, there are probably going to be some better options out there, but they are also going to be more expensive. So it really comes down to what you want on your Jeep and what your budget is. If you're looking for something that has that unique marker light, will still give you some performance of forward-facing light and is going to be one-stop shop, I think this is priced very fairly. So if you're looking for a unique and affordable set of A-pillar lights, I would definitely recommend taking a look at this kit from Rugged Ridge that you can find right here at extremeterrain.com.